Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Mm-mm. How is everyone? I missed you all last week. I actually wanted to go live for a little while, but while I was doing what I was doing, and my daughter was like, "No, they'll be fine. They'll be fine without you. They're watching another live or they're doing their own thing. So no, don't bother them." But yeah, I did miss you all. Mm. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. And then this here is this week's color. Hello, Skittles. How are you? Hello, Josh. Hello, Lolly. Oh, you did? Okay. I just don't have my phone available. I wasn't able to get on TT because I was gonna take more time and I was working on some other stuff. I got on Instagram for like a quick moment, but yeah, it's because I get sucked in and there's too much to do. I actually took a little bit of a day off yesterday, just a little bit, because there was still other things I did. But oh, it was nice to rest. How is everyone? The September one, it should be soon. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it by the first, which is already next week. Hello, 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 welcome. Hello, sugar. Hello, cola. Oh, good. I'm glad that you're okay. Oh, Kels is live. I'm so sorry. You see, I live under a rock. I get so busy doing other things. It's been tough. But no, no signs of a stroke or a mini stroke that I thought I was having last week. I guess I was just extremely tired, overwhelmed. But you know what? It's done. Everything is good. Everything came out great. And it was a lot of work. And I'm not going to do it again. That's all I know. Next two boxes are not going to be as full. If anybody hasn't gotten their box, you know what I mean. So, yeah. I am not. I'm going to make it a little simpler. Yeah, I am. I'm feeling much better. So, as you remember, I had mentioned that, oh, I need to clean that part of the table. Um, we're having some singles coming into the shop. So those have arrived. Yes, I do need to take more time for myself. So that's why I decided to do my nails. Um, and I tried going to bed early. As a matter of fact, my mom's in the hospital. I tried going to bed early, so in case my brother needed me to go pick him up, I can be rested. And he woke me up when he wasn't ready just yet, so I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep. So, but my mama, she's doing okay, but she definitely needed to go to the hospital. She wouldn't listen to reason. Something had happened before I left to work. And I could have taken an Uber, so my brother could have taken my car, taken her to the hospital, but she didn't want to listen. So I'm glad that they went after I got off of work. But yeah, she's there. My brother's there with her, so she's okay. Yeah, she's okay. Now she's much better, much better. Yeah. I guess if I don't want to bore you guys, but she was eating. We feel like she undercooked. She made caldo de res, right? It's like a beef stew, and she loves that. That's like her favorite dish. The meat was a little still undercooked, so it was a little chewy still, and she was trying to still swallow it, and she started choking. So, like Heimlich maneuver, kind of choking. So we were able to, get it out. My brother and I were both in the living room in the kitchen right when it was happening. So, but she still felt like there was something stuck there. And luckily she can still breathe, the whole thing. But we were concerned because she was trying to drink water and the water wouldn't even go down. And it's like, okay, something's wrong. Like either still something stuck there or it's just irritation, but regardless, you need to go get checked. She didn't listen. She didn't listen. So they waited up until I got home to go, and she wanted some of the pain medication, and I said, if you're not able to swallow water, I don't know if you can do this, you know. So sure enough, she took her pain pill and she threw it up. So it's like, you need to go. So, but they gave her something because they couldn't do the endoscopy right at that moment because it was so late. Um, but they gave her something to thin something out. I think her throat, I don't know. But that caused her to be able to throw up everything else that was stuck in there. Like there was still chunks of meat that were coming out, even though she hadn't eaten anything. So yeah, so I'm glad that she went. But she's okay now. Yeah, I'm so glad she finally went because there was no way of us knowing. But anyway, um, one thing I did not get ready was that the colors, the rest of the colors for the Cuentos de Medianoche is out. It has a new label, so those are available to order as singles. Oosh, Chihuahua, everything's falling. Everything wants to have its moment. I need that, so I'm getting it. And so the other stuff, I was going to ask if Joshua did his homework, but probably not, because he's a bad boy. He's a bad boy. So as I mentioned, we're going to have some singles, and they are Nacho Libre inspired. Oh, and by the way, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Sugar, it's a good thing that you're here. I just realized that the N is cut off, but I got the disco top coat, Rhythm of the Shadows. It's called Ritmo de las Sombras. Do you see the shadows? It is here. Hola, Gaby, ¿cómo estás? And then 6 new colors. So like I mentioned, the Cuentos de Medianoche single colors are available. So for the people who were missing certain ones, now's the time to order those. The labels are going to be a little bit different, so you can tell me if you're needing a label replacement so they kind of look more cohesive, because it is going to be very different. But anyhow, so yeah. That is so awesome. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody did see it. I did mention to you that I was going to have it released today, so it was like up since like 5 a.m. So still up, but anyhow, it is limited though. I don't have that many right now. I would not have to reorder more. It's just that I wanted to do a little bit at a time, but these are going to be staple colors, so they're still going to be back in the shop regardless, you know? So on this one, since the other one did say Natural Libre and it wasn't supposed to, this one did change to Lucha Libre. And they are all solid gel colors. And if you don't know the movie, then you don't know what the names mean. So go watch the movie. This one here is called Secret Tunnels. And it's another purple. We still need more purple in our life. This is the color that I'm wearing. This is the color I've been waiting for like ever. I think a year that I've been wanting it, but it wasn't fitting any collection. And then I tried putting in the Valentine's Day collection, and my daughter said no. The other colors, yes, but the other colors come in the box only. You have to order the box. And then this one's called I'm Singing at the Party. And again, if you don't know the movie, then you don't know what that means. And then La Cola, I have a pink. I need to talk to you guys about this pink. So because of the font that I selected, I didn't realize that it was going to come out all caps, but it's supposed to be little hug, big kiss, big kiss. I don't know if you guys remember that. Whoever seen the movie. Yeah. You did? I'm so glad. Yeah, this is the one. Save me a piece of that corn for later. I actually wanted to say, I wanted it to be get that corn out of my face. But Ariel said no. She said that this one was better. More people would laugh at it. And I still wanted to get that get that corn out of my face. I thought he says, get that corn out of my face. So unfortunately the picture has that little nick there, but this is not your bottle. This is my bottle, but so don't worry about that. And it is a soft pastel yellow. It is a softer yellow than the yellows that we currently have. It's just different. It's, I guess, in between the two. So this one here is Rayando el Sol, as you see, way toned down. And this one here is Flor de Mantequilla. So it's somewhere in the middle. It's a little darker than Flor de Mantequilla. And then, last but not least, yes, I love watching it. I love it. And you need to watch it again, girl. You do. Just realized I put the label on. I don't know, just it. This one's like on my blouse. And if you don't know the movie, you don't know what that means. So sorry. I'm so sorry, losers. Right, Skittles? I'm so sorry, losers. But yeah. All right, get that corn on my face is a lot better. Hey, girlie, I'm so glad you made it live. I know that school's back, so it's harder. So, but yeah, so here are the colors. So I am going to be swatching those. I can swatch this singly, since it's not part of it. It's not a collection, guys, remember. It's not sold as a collection. You will have to buy the color individually. So there's like nothing special to it. But I just had a nail and I moved it all the way. Here it goes. So look at you guys. Skittles made me these beautiful dragonflies. They're freaking amazing. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love how light and small they are. I just love them. Thank you so very much. Waking up early, oh girl, I hated that. I hated that with a passion. And I would always think to myself, why am I doing this again? I'm a grandmother. I shouldn't be doing this. I hated every single moment. And I'm so glad that I don't have to go through that anymore, because I know that I would struggle like 100 times more because of my sleep schedule, sleep pattern that I hardly sleep. And whatever sleep I can get really helps. Okay, I'm wearing black gloves today. I'm still a little tired. I didn't sleep last night. Not because I was busy, super busy with anything. After my brother woke me up, I couldn't go back to sleep, but I uploaded all this. I do. I absolutely love them. Oh, hey, Alicia, I didn't even see when you came in. Thank you so much for liking the live. So I am going to be doing the disco top coat, Ritmo de las Sombras. I just realized that the N is cut off. What the heck? And then again, the shadows are right there as well. So Rhythm of the Shadows, since it did not fit, since it had Ritmo de las Sombras right there, then I figured no need to do that. But it is a disco top coat. So, something I mentioned the last time. You snuck in, you sure did. One thing that I mentioned the last time, disclaimer. If y'all are like super used to being around nail polishes, you know this. So even though it says that it's a top coat, it doesn't mean that it's going to be as good as your really good top coat. It's not going to be as good as a Brillo Inmortal. It's not going to be as good as the crystal top coat or the steel top coat. But it's still a top coat nonetheless. It is no white, but in order for you to get that shine that you love, you will need to buff the top a bit so you can top coat it with your good top coat. If not, you will get separation. You will get separation. And then you guys are going to want to come at me, but it's not me. It's you all. Not my fault. It's your fault. So you still want to buff it just a little bit to get some of that shine off, and then put your real good top coat on there. It's not my fault. It's your fault for not knowing that. Oh, hello, Kels. How are you? Yeah, I love this one. It was only available with Elements Collection, so now it's sold separately. Yeah. Yes. So I will show you as soon as it comes up. comes out, because yeah, you're gonna struggle. You might not, but it has happened. It has happened, and I always assume that people know, because I it happened to me once, and I realized, oh well, it's because it's still like not no wipe, and it's still shiny, it's glossy. Well, duh, Monica, it makes sense, but not everybody has that. They're like, well, why is this happening? Like, what's going on? Is there something wrong with it? So we just think differently. With me, I'm the type that I have to go and solve it, figure it out. And then, so right now it's nice and soft. It's silky. It's not sticking anyway. I am going to take off a little bit of that nub I see before Alicia's like, oh, Monica, I can't watch your live. Oh, and if the volume changes, please let me know. I'm still trying to use my other phone. I couldn't find it for a second. So I'm going to be using this. It's not too much of a grit. You don't have to use like something that's a really high grit. Well, this one, before it's worn out, it's actually pretty good grit. But since I've been using it quite a bit, it's not as rough. So this is actually perfect. So maybe like a 180, 200 possibly. Or like that black spongy nail file that I gave you all in the last box. Just buff it lightly, not too much. Don't go ham. I'm just making sure I'm getting like the edges. I'm going very, very lightly, okay? Don't go ham on it, because I know that if I miss like a little corner, that's where it's gonna separate, and it's gonna just make me mad. Because if you go too much, then you're gonna start taking off the actual glitter part of it. And again, you don't have to. This is just in case you want your good top coat. You're a really, really good top coat. Yeah, no nips on the tips. Correct. So pretty. Yes, aren't they so cute? I got them before I started doing this when I was doing press-ons, and I would give it in my little care kit for people. And it was so cute because Lynette was like me, like my heart, where I love gothic stuff, and I was like, girl, let me show you what I have. And so I'm gonna go with my Brillo Inmortal. Oh, and then news that Crystal Top Coat will be coming in the eternal bottle will be coming in for the Brillo Eterno. Or what is it called? Where is it? I just had it. Yeah, Brillo Eterno. So the Forever bottle will be coming in soon. Oh, hey, Sandra. So this is only if you want to have a really, really good top coat. You want to buff it, clean it off. As you saw, I did put some alcohol even though I was talking. I put alcohol on my towel, or you can brush it off, however, whatever you feel comfortable with, to get that dust off. And then you go in with your good top coat. I put too much right there on that side. It is very beautiful. So you can wear it alone. I would recommend maybe like 2 coats if you want to wear it alone, or on top of any color. But it is very like a really tight glitter, so it does kind of hide a color that you might be putting it on. I have this swatch here from last time, so let's try it on there. Oh, thank you so much. So do you see how much it covers it? So I am going to clean my brush a bit. And take it off of the brush a bit. So it just really depends how much you want on it. If you want just a little bit, then you can just wipe off your brush again, where I showed you, and then just take it off. If not, just from the get-go, make sure that you add very little. And oh my gosh, the reflectiveness in it is just gorgeous. If y'all saw it in the shop, I have a picture of it blush, with the blush in the shop. So I know that I already put a top coat on there, but I just kind of want to show you the intensity. I could put more. And since I put a really good top coat on this, I'm wondering if this one here will separate so you guys see what I mean. Or if you will be able to even tell if it separates. Have y'all gotten that separation and not know where it's from? That's where it's from. It kind of works like that raindrop gel that's around where it starts to separate. It's a little bit happening up on the top, but you can't see it because of the glare. But as you see, that if you add another coat, of course, you can make it a little darker, but it ends up being gray. Ooh, like a silver. I just laid a little bit more on it, just so you guys can see how it would look like 2-3 coats. Oh, they're little tiny glass. Oh, it makes sense. Definitely makes sense. I don't have enough. Let me show the flash. Let's see. You don't see that? How gorgeous is that? I'm just trying to move the light to to see if it comes out more or better. More better. Oh, gorgeous, right? So you can use it by itself or put it on top of something. That's gorgeous. Okay, so then for this one here, I'll start with I'm singing at the party. And I'm going to use this long one here. I will swatch it with number 1 Crush because I feel like it's the closest, but it's not. This one has more purple in it. Like you can't see it until like it's right next to it. That's right. If you add a top coat over that's when it's... Yes, if you add a top coat on top of a top coat, it starts to separate. So that's why you have to... Adam says, no singing at the party. Exactly. So if you're putting top coat on top of top coat, it's going to separate, right? Just like that raindrop. And especially if you let it sit. If you want to double top coat something, then you can. You just have to get into your lamp right away, like real fast before it starts to separate. So I have done that. So if you want to get rid of that separation because you need time to put it in the lamp, then just buff it lightly, clean it, and then use your top coat. So it's just taking away that slippery layer. Now, I recommend for you to try the disco top coat just by itself, like so you guys can be the judge of how good that top coat is, like on its own. It wasn't my favorite. It was not my favorite. I still liked my Brillo Immortal because that's the only one I had out at the time. So yeah, it's very beautiful. I am right next to it. I am going to put number 1 Crush. No problem. What do I have here? Let me try to put this back here. Let me use them in a bit. Yes, very scandalous. Number 1 Crush is one of my favorites, and of course it was because it was the closest to this color. Do you see how much more purple it is? Some people see the purple right off the bat and they're like, there's no pink in that. Until I put it next to an actual purple, then you'll see the pink in it. So do y'all see that? The difference between the two? Okay, so let me put that one back. Before I cure it, I'm going to go in with Secret Tunnels. And this one here is more purple because my daughter was like, wait, you got two purples? I'm like, this is different. And then once I put them together, she's like, you're right, it is different. And this one here is pretty close to one of the Cuentos de Medianoche, but it is not, and I will swatch it right next to it, just so y'all can see it. It's just a different tone of purple. Yes. Secret Tunnels. Okay, so this purple is very similar to Nahual, so I'm going to put Nahual right next to it. It's a different hue of purple. Like, if you ever thought that Nahual was light, now seeing it next to Secret Tunnels, you're like, oh yeah, it is a darker purple, isn't it? Has more, it looks like more blue, a blue purple now that it's next to Secret Tunnels. So it's close, but not quite. Kind of like the turquoise that comes in different types of turquoise. There's more blue turquoise, there's more green turquoise. Do you see how blue it comes out in the camera? It's not. But it has more blue in it, as you see, the difference there. Is that right? Why that song? That's funny. You are so funny. I like that. It's catchy. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah, this one here is hug, hug, kiss, kiss. Big hug, little kiss. So you can just call it X's and O's, even though it's O's, it starts with hugs. You can just call it hugs and kisses. Whatever is easier for you. And again, you won't get it until you see the movie. So what are you doing? Watch it. So you can stop being a loser. Let's see. There is actually one that we wanted to call I Don't Believe in Science. But I was saying, my daughter, you don't know how many people are out there that are not like us, that have not seen Nacho Libre 100 times or even once. So they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it. Oh, I only believe in science, is what he says. And yeah, they're going to think that I'm referencing something else. So yeah, unfortunately. Oh, that's funny. I see it now. I see it. Yes, you are right, Amber Rose. It is between Nahual and sorry, Spanish Bluebell. Spanish Bluebell is still lighter. Do you see that? So it's definitely still a winner. Very different. Oh, so what I was going to say about this one, I missed it. So the type of pink it is, I immediately thought about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And I said, can you taste it? She's like, yes. Okay. Have y'all ever had a strawberry milkshake from Whataburger? Sometimes it doesn't, the ink, the dye that they use doesn't mix all that good, and it doesn't mix very well. And there's a taste to it. Like, you can taste it. This is exactly what that looks like, guys. If not a little, theirs is a little redder until it starts to mix a little more. Then it gets this color. And you could even taste it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's just like a Whataburger, strawberry milkshake from Whataburger. So, yes. I thought Cola would love that one, but that's okay, Cola. So this one here, I want to say that I had changed it to my favorite color is light brown, because when I went to reference, because Ariel had said that it's my favorite color is light tan, but when I went to go find the reference, it said light brown. So I don't know which one it was, but regardless, if it is light tan, you say light tan, okay, guys? Nothing says it, you can't say it, you know? It does look like a coral on the camera, but it is a little bit more, well, it is, I guess, a pink coral, yeah, for sure. A pinkish coral, but if you if you've had that Whataburger, well, the strawberry milkshake at Whataburger, then you know what type of pink it is. It's exactly like it. And this here is just a very beautiful sandy color. I just, it's, these colors are all one, I don't know if you noticed that. All one coat coverage, very rich. Oh, I love it. Very smooth and self-leveling. I got the pink dirty a little bit. I gotta make sure I didn't get any in the brush. Clean it off. Very beautiful brown. We needed more new tones. So it's almost like mazapan, but not sheer. Okay, and then the next one. I'm running out of slots because I did, oh, these other colors. Nice. Look, I messed that one up. So I didn't put it in the one. Oh, look, I put some of the purple and the pink and it looks good. I'll fix it in a little bit. So save me a piece of that corn for later. Like I mentioned, it is a different yellow compared to the other two. Oh, is that right? Yeah, they're awesome. They're founded in Corpus Christi. So if you ever go to Corpus Christi, they say that you need to go to the beach and eat a Whataburger. It's a different experience. It tastes different. And it was a nice experience. We tried it. When I first moved over there, my two good friends helped me go over there and make sure to stop at the beach and stuff and have that Whataburger on the beach. And it might just be all in our head, but it does taste better over there. I don't know if they're still using original recipes or something, but yeah, it's different. So I'm going to go back and fix secret tunnels. Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad. You gotta let me know how you want to do it so we can. It just gets a little expensive, okay? Just want to let you know, be warned. It's gonna be at least $60 on the shipping. It's gone up. It's very, very sad. It's gone up. But yeah, Kel's, we already sent her a shipment, and then this one's gonna be arriving soon. I'm still like so shocked that it takes so long to get there if we do USPS. And what amazes me even more, not in a good way, is that it takes longer. I mean, it's more expensive. So it takes longer. Like it can take 46 weeks, but it's more expensive. It's like make that make sense. So with the UPS is a little bit less by like $20, I feel, and it gets there quicker. But that's probably why I'm gonna end up getting an import fee or something. I'm not gonna fix that one. Please talk to Kels. No. No. Actually, do what? Encarnacion. Also, it is light tan. Oh, I did mess it up then. Oh well. I guess I can always ask her to, I can always ask them to redo it for me. I'll just buy a new label and then change the labels. Yes, that was too long, girl. That was too long. It was Cola's fault. Oh, they're acting up. Ándale, the chancla. Where's Gabby? Gabby, saca la chancla. Mira. Kapow! Kapow! Oh, by the way, you guys are gonna end up getting it resin with the little thingy because I did not have time to make little non-magnetic ones. So yeah, this is what you all got. Just so you know. Sorry. Let me go back to this. Last one. And it's from this Moonlight collection. Yeah, Moonlight White gel color. So let go of my blouse. So it's not, it's an off-white. Ah, there you are. There's Gabby with the chancla. Ándale, she's gonna start passing out chanclazos. Josh right away is like, no, why do I get the chancla? Like right away he feels it, I guess. I think we have him traumatized with the chancla. He starts to act right every time he sees the chancla, but he gets upset when he knows that he didn't deserve a chancla. Ah, so funny. Yeah, this chanclazo, see, yeah, it hurts him. So do you see this, Amber Rose, the off-white? I'm hoping that you love it. And then I almost held your box, Amber Rose and Gabby. Casi, que me quedé con la caja. But I was going to have to hold it for a little longer than I wanted to because I didn't have any of them ready. So I thought next time. I was shipping them out on Monday, and the box wasn't going to get here till Tuesday. But by the time I got a chance to do anything with them, was going to be Thursday. So they would have barely gone out tomorrow. So that's why I decided not to do it. Look at that beautiful off-white. Hold on, it's streaky. It's so beautiful, so yummy. But my favorite is still, I smell cookies. As far as the, nudish kind of a color. Yeah, so I don't know what happened with my favorite color is light tan. That's what Ariel had said, but I don't know what it was. It suggested light brown, and yeah. Hold on. Oh, well. 10 for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, Glam Dragon. Sunrise Powers. That's so funny. Yes, I could just imagine you, Kels, like Wonder Woman that would go pew, pew, the bracelets. For sure. Mhm. Any other, but which one didn't you write down? Did I mess it up? I missed something, didn't I? Let's see. You want some that badly? That's so cute. Thank you, girl. Let's give your codes. There's Glam Dragon, Dragon 10, Gabby 10, Hive 10, Rose 10. Yep. Absolutely. I'm special. And then the cuticle oil. Oh, I freaking love that cuticle oil. Yes, and then Gabby 10 gets her liposuction. ¿Les puedo decir de tu cumple, Gaby? Nomás que vas a cumplir años. Oh, I hit the lamp. I'll just redo that one. Because what I want to do is that I want to chrome them. If anybody knows me, we're going to do chrome. Oh, you need to get it. You need to get it, girl. Who used it? I think it was Leah. I thought it was you, Skittles. Somebody used it in this last shipment. And I appreciate everyone who waits. I really, really, really do. But it's super time consuming, and I like to not to go too fast. I like to kind of go slow to make sure that I try to make it as perfect as possible. But sometimes like I'm on a really good roll, like packing, getting things out, and then bam, I need something that I didn't realize, and I either have to print it out, make it, and it takes like 2 hours. And then distractions. That's why I do apologize. I don't look at my phone the way I used to, because I'll go to answer one message and then there's like 3 others that need my attention as well. So then that takes me from doing what I needed to do. And like 2 hours later, it's like, okay, I still need to do this, like I just can't. And then what had happened is that my vendor was asking me to finalize the other stickers that I was working on. And so I had to stop because something wasn't coming out right. So I had to redo things. Oh, because I'm reordering. That's right. Since I'm reordering the Love and Death collection, I had to work on the stickers. It's just a nightmare. Oh, that one came out terrible, but it's okay because we don't need it. Then we don't need this one. Oh, okay, got it. Oh, Lynette's, that's right, that's right. Okay, you did get a unique one. Yani vila con la respuesta. Ah! I hate my gloves are like touching everything else. So, no vi la respuesta. A lo mejor no volteé, Gaby. Si les puedo decir tu cumple. Ahí está. There it is. Yeah, September 7th. September 7th is Gabby's birthday. Her birthday's coming up. And what that means is, might not be here September 7th, but what that means is that she's going to have a birthday polish. It's so exciting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she's going to have a birthday polish. Everything's falling. Oh, going back to what I was thinking, Skittles. I put something in your box. The one live that I was there and Josh was on there and Miss Rose came in, we were talking about cuticle oils. Yeah, it is going to be very, very gorgeous. Oh, it was absolutely gorgeous. Y luego cambié algo, Gaby, y creo que te va a fascinar. So yes, Skittles. We were talking about cuticle oils, and Miss Rose brought up the one that came with the Live and Death collection. And I think it's called Till Death Do Us Part. I think I had looked at it, so I wrote it down on the TikTok thing. So I went to go look for it since you've been all about the cuticle oils, and I found one, and I added it in your box. So when you see it, and you're gonna be like, "Well, what is this?" That's the one that came in the Valentine's Day box. So just so you know, it was like a special cuticle oil that came in there. If you fall in love with that one there is made by Bewitched Nails by Cece. So you're welcome to order some of those. So her oils are more of a massage cuticle oil. It can be used like even after, I don't know why I'm top coating it like if it's regular top coat. Could be used like after your shower, like all over your body to hydrate because it is thinner. It is thinner. So it's more of a massage oil. Smells really, really good. Really good. So if you ever want any refills, hit her up. And she has some really great sales as well. And then when you go to order, I think you have to message her. You want to use what's Lynette's Sting? Does anybody remember Sting? Is it just Sting? What is it? So since it's her, Hummel is beekeeper or something like that in German. Everything has to do with the bees, and I want to say that you Sting, or just let her know that you're there because of Lynette, so Lynette gets credit for it. And they send you, when you use her code, they send you a special one called Mad Honey, I want to say. Sorry, so I'm going to go in. I was usually putting them like top coats. Sorry, guys. So we're going to do some chrome. I'm going to use the powder one, though. I did chrome the one that I'm using right now. I chromed this one, Singing at the Party, and it's gorgeous. I had to take it off before I did it on the rest of my nails because I want to enjoy the color by itself for now. And probably in a few days, if I have a moment, I will do the chrome. So I have a plan. Let me just find and move my. Oh, am I gonna be able to use it? Oh, Actually, I have one that's a purple base, but it has a pearl. It's pearl, and I don't know if I want a pearl. I want an iridescent, not pearl. I might just have to go get another one. This one's iridescent. Oh, here we go. No, it's I hate it when I move things, I organize things. This one's iridescent, so I'll use the iridescent one. But I wanted to use the one that I gave you guys in the anniversary collection, so you guys can use exactly that chrome if you like that look, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to go get it. That's crazy. Because I already have 2 of them out here, and now it's gonna be a 3rd. No, that's pearl. So we're done. Oh, maybe I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, here it is. I don't know why it was hiding from me. Oh, is she giving you? Already 2 people, so myself and your husband, Gabby. Yo y tu esposo son los únicos. ¿O quién más sabe? Because to my knowledge, Josh doesn't know. Or is it you, me, and my vendor that knows? Yeah. No le he dicho nadie, not even Josh. Ah, 2 purses that were in your live. Got it, got it. Okay. I know everything. No, you don't know about Gabby's polish. You do not know about her polish. And then, announcement. If you are like so in love with Josh's polish, you'll want to make sure that you get a refill, because, yeah. I don't have to take it off. Shoot. Okay, I think I have that. I had 5 big ones, but I don't. I only have 4, and 2 of them are already purchased. One gal bought 2 of the 30. And I've tried to invite her, so she uses codes and y'all's codes and stuff like that, and no, it just hasn't happened. But she is a huge Katrina fan. Una Katrina fan. I won't sugar music. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, you're too funny. Hello, Nighttime Nail Therapy. How are you? Si quieres darles el nombre, sería tu decisión. Si les quieres dar algo. Pero si tienen que esperar otras 2 semanas, creo. So I'm not going to be here for like another 2 weeks. I might just do a pre-sale on her birthday. And then since it lands on the 7th, I can do 7% off instead of 10. Like, that's going to help you guys. We are swatching new colors. They are not in a collection. They're sold as singles. And right now I'm chroming them because I like to chrome stuff. I was going to say the S word. There's this little name badge holder that I have, and I was actually wearing it. It reads, I like to sprinkle this stuff on everything. But it's talking about sarcasm. And so, yeah, I like to sprinkle chrome on everything. I don't do a very good job, pero, because they're too close together. I haven't gone back to fix it. Your other secret. Ándale. You're going to be in Orlando. What you going to be doing over there? Having fun, I hope? I'm going to be using Brio Eterno. What other secrets? Yes, a ver. ¿Cuáles secretos? I don't know why I'm doing this. One second. I was thinking of what other secret Gabby could have. Por estar en el chisme. Supposed to be using the chrome, the spellbinding chrome base, so I don't get my top coat dirty. Okay. So spellbinding chrome base, because it also works as a pre-art gel. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, something that comes in 2027. Yes, eso sí está precioso. And in 2027, that's when Gabby's going to be getting lipo, tummy tuck, y todo eso. So we need to make sure we get those sales in. Right, not everybody's supposed to know. Pero sí, dile si gustas. Van a estar emocionadas. Oh gosh, that's gorgeous. It does look more coral now. Kels, if you're still there, it does look more coral right now that it has that chrome on there. Oh, that's gorgeous. Beautiful coral. And I think that's why I got it. It was in the corals, but it reminded me of the strawberry milkshake from Whataburger, which I actually want one now. Oh, and then of course, Chrome on purple looks so gorgeous. Everybody absolutely loves the way Chrome looks on Spanish Bluebell. And oh my goodness, this here is just as gorgeous. Let me nuke it, and I'll be right back. Well, hit the lamp this time. It is gorgeous. As they say, secrets don't make friends. So, recap all that is cooking. We have 6 new colors, and it is inspired by Nacho Libre, but it's called Lucha Libre. They are solid gel colors, very pigmented, one coat. Hey, brother. You like? Yeah, sure am. So we have Save Me a Piece of That Corn for Later. So she's still wearing the outfit though. I try to keep that one. My favorite color is light tan. Should I like remove that or put a sticker over it? Because it's going to bother me up until then. But yeah, messed up. And then we have Secret Tunnels. And that's the one I got stuff over it. And they're all inspired by the movie Nacho Libre. If you do not know it, so you don't know where the reference is from, go watch it. It's funny. I think, like I had told that one manager, do you not like to laugh? When I was telling her about certain funny movies, and she's like, no, I don't watch movies like that. I'm like, why not? Do you not like to laugh? So yeah, if you're that type of person that don't find silly things funny, then it's not going to be for you, but at least you'll know the references. Secret Tunnels. And then you knew that? You're happy. Oh, yeah. Oh, so she did it. Okay, she said it. It's in your cart already. Awesome, Skittles. I just saw Kels. Yes, bro, we are live. That is so funny. I am so sorry, Gabby. I should have paused. Yes, a Katrina baby, guys. Yes, let's celebrate with Gabby. Congratulations, Gabby. I'm so sorry, no me fijé. I was running the moment. Hijo, tuve que meter la pata. Congratulations, Gabby. Oh, so excited for her. You knew that one, but not the color of the polish, so stop it. And so, yeah. And this one here is a hug, hug, kiss, kiss. Let me get the big hug, little kiss thing. It's unfortunate that no salió. Let me take off my glove for a quick sec. Let me see if I find it. Now that I think of Now that I think of it. Oh, I think I know where I have it. That's what's coming here. I need to do better dates on this here. Oh, since I have the list up right now, just to let you know that we will be getting the ones that are being reordered is To the End, Eternal Love, More Than Love, Obsession, because I do have the other two. And then Watermelon Sugar Rush and something else. Watermelon Sugar Rush and Grape, I believe. Oh my gosh, Monica. Okay, here it is. So it is Hug Hug, Kiss Kiss, Hug Hug, Big Kiss, Little Hug, Big Kiss, Little Kiss. So he says it differently, I'm sure, but yeah, it's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first 6 of them are supposed to be lowercase. And then it goes big, little, big, little. It's really cute. Okay. So what have I missed here? Yeah, my poor Gabby had been so sick. And like that, she was still posting. She was doing lives. Poor thing. I got telling Josh, I was like, poor thing. I think like she probably went to go throw up with her morning sickness, then did her live, and then ended her live, and then went to go throw up some more, and had to go lay down. Like she had been so sick, but she was pushing through it, my Gabby. Anything for La Catrina. Okay, so hug hug kisses. Save that piece of that corn for later. Wanted get that corn out of my face. I can still have it, just in a different yellow. And then I'm singing at the party, where Ramses shuts him up, and then Ramses gets his blouse, let go of my blouse, and it's Nacho Libre who's wearing it, but it's just funny because a blouse is supposed to be for women, but you know, his English is supposed to be not that great, and you know, it's so funny that anybody else would be very offended, but he actually did a really good job at it, and being 100% Mexican, that is still hilarious, and he gets a pass. He gets a pass for you know, kind of stereotyping my people. He did really fun. He did good, and he was funny, and yeah, it was not offensive to me. But yeah, he says, "Let go of my blouse." So it's really cute. Okay, so those are it. And that is all. Would you all like to see them in a different light? Let's look at them chromed. Let's see if I can take off some of this glare. Let me see how much light comes out in. Not very much. Okay, so that looks very beautiful. I didn't do a very good job on that chrome. But look at this one. Look at that one. And oh my gosh, these are just gorgeous. Yeah, that didn't work very well. The chrome is very, very beautiful. Oh, I left streaks. This is a good example of separation with that chrome base. Do you see that little bit of chrome with that separation? Because the chrome base is kind of shiny. It's slippery. That's why it's a pre-out gel. So yeah, but look at how gorgeous. Yellow base chrome on that, but any color chrome on this one. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. I just love the way this one looked, and I actually did use the other chrome, and I was like, oh, I need to take it off because I'm gonna want to put it on. So you're gonna put you want me to put nice scale shimmer on all of them? On all dems? Let me tell you guys something. I'm going to do the liquid chrome on that. Okay, so I was going to put my gloves on, which I had to get myself another set because the other ones are not movie quality, not for camera. So speaking of movie quality, so my daughter was on this live when I was doing this bit, right? That I had my glove on. She tells me, if there's any children, if you want to step away, I don't want them to hear me say this word. I always take, I always think of that. Okay, I want to keep it PG, but I just need to say it the way she says it because you guys need to hear it. So she tells me, she's like, oh, she's like, and I saw your UV gloves for when you do your nails, and she's like, those were really nice. Those were like really movie quality. Like, how come mine don't look like that? Because I sent her some, and she's like, my shits are see through. That made me laugh so hard. She was saying that hers were see through compared to mine. So she guilt tripped me. She says that why is it that she can't get some nice gloves? And she's like, well, can you at least send me the link for them so I can buy my own gloves? Because what you sent me was not the same quality. And I was like, I got them off of the same link, I swear. As a matter of fact, hers were like $2 more expensive than this one. And I was being cheap with myself because I was like, I don't want to spend too much money on myself. My daughter's gloves were more expensive, and she says that her shits were see-through. On Amazon, girl. Amazon, I'll share the link for you with you guys. It's this brand. You have them in different colors. And I don't know what's going on with my lights, but everything's like super like intense. But it is a very beautiful fuchsia color. And that's why I got it. Look, it matches my nail polish almost. And I love them. But yeah, she says that her shits are see-through and hers were $2 more. But as you see, it's not. This one is not. This one's really good. But hers were more expensive. Go figure. So I don't know how good they are, because what if just because they're pretty and they're nice and thick, what if it doesn't block out the UV rays the way it should? So just be careful. And I want to say that that's what I was trying to pay attention to when I ordered hers, that I wanted to make sure that hers had a really good UV protection and SPF on it. And that's why I paid more for hers. And then it turns out that hers were see-through. So I am going to lightly buff off my shine. I have the steel top coat on mine. Oh, and then since I was running out of things to send you all as a free gift, I just want to spoil it for you guys right now, just to let you know why. I send you all, well, I don't know, because it still says free gift from La Catrina. Never mind. It's still in a little pack. I want you guys to still be surprised. But there is a reason behind it. Not like that. Are your shits see-through too, Cola? Yes, girl, they're gorgeous, and I'm telling you, they're not that expensive. I think right under $6. And I need to look up hers because I don't think that was cool. Like if hers are see-through, when hers were more expensive, that's not right. You know what I mean? That's not cool at all. So then I didn't tell her, but I was laughing and wiping my tears from my eyes. I went straight to Amazon and I ordered a pair for her, and I ordered a pair for myself because they're not for TV. When I'm doing my nails, like I go like this, so a lot of times I end up hitting this part of the glove, so they're all dirty. So I'm going to use this one for on seen on TV only. They're going to be the movie quality ones. But let me show you an example. Look how dirty they are. Or sometimes they just get polished all over them. You see that? So that's why I was like, you know what? Let me get myself another set. Not this one a little bit, not as much, but yeah. Yeah, and you see, and they're like $5.99. They're like $5.99, something like that. Oh, you did? You found them? Oh, I'm so glad. I am so good. That's so funny. But I'm so glad that you found them. Yeah. It's this brand in case you can't wait for my link because my hands are busy. But it's just Air and then C, like you need a C. So it does say it's UV, it's SPF 50, one size fits most. My hands are rather small. Oh, one thing, Cola, I forgot about that. I did have to trim some of the fingers off. They're the most frayed. Which one was it? Because it kept getting in the way. I think the thumbs for sure. Oh, I can't get it out. So it's just that you're going to have to trim them. Look, you can see where how ugly I cut that one. So you are gonna have to trim some of them because I feel like this pointer finger is a little short. So just trim some of them, okay? Because you know have small hands, and so for your they're gonna be like covering the actual tips of your nails. So just trim them. Okay. Oh, that's so funny. Yes, you need to tell David. You know, it's because Monica told me about this. Emily, Monica, David. Do you ever tell him, ew, David? I know my daughter would love to say that. Ew, David. Like Schitt's Creek. Yeah, you see? Go ahead and trim them. So even if they get frayed later on, it's okay because they weren't that expensive, you know? They aren't that expensive because, yeah, I have had some expensive ones and they weren't this nice. I don't remember if the shits were see-through, like Ariel said, but they did not feel this good quality. Sorry. It's just that I don't want to, you know, again, I'm like trying to be PG-13, but I had to say it the way she did because if not, you guys wouldn't have known why I laughed so hard. I was like, you're kidding. So it needed to be said to emphasize how see-through they are. If not, you guys wouldn't have known how see-through they were. I wish it would come out better on camera, but it is gorgeous. I just want to let you guys know it is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's just this camera. It just has like this vivid filter, I feel like, all the time. Which isn't bad, I suppose, but oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. I highly recommend Chrome over this one. Like the last time that I wore number one Crush, I also had done Chrome, but I feel like it didn't look quite like this. I'm gonna have to do a side by side, guys. Yeah, Ariel is hilarious. And I even told her, I said, you know what you need to do because she can't go live or anything like that. I said, oh, because, yes, because I wanted her to go live with me, to go live together. And I said, the best that I can do is, I guess, have you on like a video chat on my other phone and have it out here. And it's up to her if she wants to show her face or not, but at least y'all can hear her. And then she's like, no, I think it's going to be really weird and people are going to get annoyed. And I said, you're a pretty funny gal. But yeah, she was telling me that she did not get the reaction that she expected from me the last time that she was trying to spill secrets. And I was like, because I was nervous, thinking like, what secrets can she spill? Let me see. How bad is she gonna embarrass me? So I was like, let me try to embarrass myself first, you know. So, but yeah, she says it did not go the direction that she wanted it to. I was like, I do apologize. Yeah, her commentary. Oh my gosh, she's very witty. Oh my gosh, she's so freaking witty. She comes up with the craziest things, and I love it. Sorry, I'm trying to just cure that thumb. Why did I do that? I'm like supposed to wear it. I'm not supposed to wear it. I know. Just gonna take it out. I'm gonna have to buff it off. See, because I'm talking. It's because I know that I'm gonna want to wear it, but I want to wear the actual color first, you know. And maybe Saturday or Sunday I'll do the chrome. Man, oh well. But anyhow, so I wanted to do a side by side. So I already, oh, I did it on this other color though. Hold on. I'm gonna bring number one Crush back. I could actually use this one. I do apologize. This one here is broken, but it works perfect for my thumb to hold it. Okay, so this one here was the number one Crush that I kind of got dirty. And I'll clean it off in just a sec. And then the other one, I coated it with the other chrome powder. So I'm using the liquid chrome. Oh yes, my Ariel. It became such a common name, but it's funny that majority of the Ariels that you'll meet were born around that time frame. So yeah, little Ariel. Mama. Oh, Mama, Nana Ange. I don't know why I was gonna say Mama Ange instead of like Mama Sue, Nana Ange. Oh, that is hilarious. How are you, Nana Ange? Uh, so let me. Okay, now I feel like I need more light. Hold on. So I am going to do this one again. I'm singing at the party because I put the other chrome on there, but right now I want to use the liquid one. What I wanted to tell you all, I know that you guys, I can't tell you guys too soon because you guys are going to be wondering where it is. So I'm going to tell you, but you guys have to forget it, okay? Because I feel like it needs to leave me. It needs to leave my lips and into your all's ears. So it's going to take a while still. Like, gosh, I feel like it's going to be like another 2 months because they're taking forever. I am not only reordering more of the liquid chrome, but it's going to come in a different color. I went back and forth, like 4 times of what color I should use or I wanted to do because I knew what color I wanted to do next. But then 2 people said that they wanted blue, but I'm like, but I really wanted this other color. And so yeah, I ended up picking something totally different. Not a blue, not the other color I wanted, but it's something different. So I just want to tell you, there's going to be another. Whoa, what were you saying? So there's going to be another color of the liquid chrome. It's going to be another color of the liquid chrome, and so yeah. No problem. Está bien, Gabby. So it's going to be another color. You forgot already. Oh, I get it, guys. I get it. I finally get it. So yeah, you guys are going to forget what I'm saying, correct. Because you guys are going to be like, where's that other chrome? Where's that other chrome? But I feel like it's going to take forever. But it's because they're needing to get stuff fixed. They're sending me the part for Josh. They're sending me a replacement lamp for mine that was the connection thing wasn't working. And then so for them to do this part here takes them a while. And then my daughter tells me, she's like, how come, just don't do it yourself? And I said, I don't do vinyl. Vinyl does not like me. And by the way, Cricut news, as far as the Cricut, so we're good. Using it as much as I'm able to, as much as I can, because as much as time will permit. But it cuts, like a charm. So what we ended up doing, that is so funny, Kels. What I ended up doing with the Cricut, I know I haven't said it because I needed to be sure that everything worked out the way it needed to. So my daughter, I got a Cricut Air 4 or something like that, right? Not the Cricut Maker. So my daughter's Cricut, she's had for like 6 years, probably more. This was before they had like the Cricut Maker 1, the Cricut Maker 2, and all those volumes. Now I think the latest is Cricut Maker 4. So that's how old her Cricut machine is, according to like the newer generations, and I got stuff on there. So what I did is that because I was like, I'm not going to invest on another one, especially if I'm just going to end up hating it. I think I'm just going to go with a different brand. Like I was like hating Cricut so bad because it's also the software. So what I did is that I told her, I said, look, instead of me ordering myself a Cricut Maker, which I should have done at the beginning instead of the Air, I said, I'm going to order you the latest one and you send me yours. Because hers is fine. There's no problems whatsoever. So that's what we did. We traded. So she sent me hers. Oh, you have the little Joy Extra? You see, and I should have probably done that. Oh. So hers is older, right? That's the point that I was trying to get to. But it cuts like a dream. Oh my gosh. And of course, the blades, I've been having to go through blades a little bit more often than probably other people because I do cut stickers and they are laminated. So it goes, But even with the brand new blade, the other Cricut, I had to cut it like 7 times. It was just a nightmare with the other one. No matter what settings I changed, no matter what I did, facing the little knife this way, facing the knife that way. My brother used to do decals place he was working, so he would use the Cricut. He knew it he knew really well, so he was looking at the settings and he says, I don't see why it's not cutting the way it should. He's like, there's something wrong with it. So, but my goodness, hers cuts like a dream. I love it. And that's that it's older. So yeah. Explorer 5. No, but the Cricut Maker ones, because the Cricut Maker is the one that cuts everything apparently. Like it does leather and it does all kinds of stuff. So that's why we went with that one versus the Explorer. Yeah, the software is, oh, it's a nightmare. There's times that if I'm on a project or I've been cutting for a long time, I have to close down I have to close down the software, and turn off the machine and stuff like that. And I was doing that a lot with my Cricut Air. But this one here, I've had to do it once, but I was running it like 10 hours. So I only did it once in between those 10 hours. But I feel like the software starts to mess up if you have it going for a long time. I don't know what's wrong with it. But I hate it when it glitches, and that's that I have fast internet. And it takes a long time, and then I save my project, and the next time that I open it, it's in a different place, like the sticker. I just hate it. Yeah, the Cricut Maker 4, that's supposed to be the one that cuts everything, and that's when I got her. So I have her original one before there was even numbers behind it. Yeah, yes. That I had looked into it, and well, the reason why I got the Air is because I wasn't going to use it for all those projects that my daughter was using it for. So I was like, I don't need the Cricut Maker, but she was telling me just go with the original one. She says the other ones are for like different projects or smaller projects. And I wanted to do the Joy, and she's like, I feel like you're going to end up hating it. So that's why I didn't do the Joy. So I was telling my brother, like, if he can find somebody who wants the other one, I said, I almost want to throw it away because there's something wrong with it. And I bought it a long time ago in 2022. So any warranty that it had long expired. And this, I would have caught it, but don't hate me, guys. But like I used it for like a month and then gave up on it. And it was in the closet up until I started making stickers again. So it was like in the closet for like 3 years. So I think that problem was from the beginning, and I didn't want to bother with it. I was too frustrated, and I could have called support, and I probably would have gotten a new Cricut, but yeah, it's too late. Yeah. But so I just want to throw it out. I have to do it on a day that my brother's not here because he's the type that he finds use for everything. It hurts him to see something like that thrown out. I doubt that I can send it in to have it refurbished or whatever for credit in some way. Okay, I didn't lay the chrome very well on this one. I did such a terrible job, but this one looks awesome. I'm over here talking and talking and talking and talking. Take it off. So yeah, that's my latest on the Cricut. I'm gonna look in the settings actually to see if I can do like manufacturer, like a reset of some sort, and see what happens, because it'd be nice to have another one on the side, but that means that I need to get, well, actually no, my daughter, oh, here's another thing. So the Cricut Air does not connect by Bluetooth, and I regretted not doing that because I ended up needing it because there was a problem when it was sending it to my printer. So anyway, had I done it with the Bluetooth the way I should have, I wasn't gonna have that problem. But I was about to say I would need two laptops, but not in this case because the Cricut Maker that my daughter we traded with, hers has Bluetooth, so I can use that one on my iPad while I have the other one connected. So yeah, I can get so much more done, guys. So much more done. Yeah, I'm gonna try it for sure. I'm gonna see if I can get it in the same value, or just something, some type of a credit, because since the beginning it was a nightmare. And my daughter thought it was just me. I'm not very technical savvy. There's always a learning curve, and once I get it, then I become a pro, right? but I'm always really hard on myself. I think too hard. If you guys are the same way, you'll know what I mean. Where somebody's giving you instructions and you're listening too hard so you don't catch it. Same thing. I'm looking at the instructions too hard and I don't get it. So sometimes that's why I do better on my own, figuring it out on my own. So she just thought that it was me being me, where I get overly frustrated and I give up. But now that I see the difference, especially when I told her, I said, I'm doing exactly the same thing I was doing with mine, with your machine, and your machine cuts like a dream. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I do that, and I think too hard. I listen too hard sometimes. Everything has a learning curve, so I have to pick a day that I have like 5 hours to sit with the machine and figure it out. Because if somebody comes to talk to me, I get frustrated. Like I want total silence because I'm trying to think. If they come and ask me if I want to eat something, I bite their head off because I'm trying to concentrate, and I feel so bad because I did that to my son with the 3D printer when it first came in. I warned him. I said, okay, look, I said, so I have this thing that I need total concentration as I'm doing this. I'm going to need you to give me some time. And sure enough, he came and I bit his head off. I said, I do apologize. I said, I'm trying to do my best not to do that. I said, it's just, I get so frustrated. So sorry, we're trying this again. Yeah. I get real frustrated. I want total concentration. Nobody talk to me. And then, if I need to pee, I get so mad at myself. Everything's an inconvenience when I'm trying to learn something, guys. An inconvenience, I tell you. So I have to make sure that I schedule some time to figure it out. If I have other things to do, I'm not going to be able to concentrate because I'm going to be thinking about the other things I need to do. So yeah. And I had gotten a silhouette and replacement of it, but it just sat there for almost a month because I never found the time to sit down and want to look at the program. So when I finally had about 3 hours, I thought, okay, well, I'm going to look at it real fast because I'm about to go over the return period. It was just sitting there, still like brand new, hadn't been even turned on or anything, hadn't even been connected. It was just there. So I decided to test out the software, and I couldn't get a hang of it. I didn't. I know that I could have like messed with it a little bit more, but I even watched tutorials, and I just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. And that's that I hadn't even turned on the machine, but just like uploading and taking out the background, doing different things that I know, I guess, how to use the Cricut software. And I didn't want to do it. I was like, it's not making any sense the way it wants me to do it. So I decided to put it right back into the box and get my money. Get my money back. Yeah. And that's what I take ADHD medication now. At least I think now I just recognize that that's what I need, and so that's why I have to make that time and kind of schedule that slot. Because before I didn't know that that's how I would get, like it was, I don't know. So now it's just I acknowledge it and I can try to do something about it so I get less frustrated. When before I just didn't know why it was happening. I just thought I had a learning disability. Oh, I updated the picture to the cuticle oil. Like unicorn farts. Yeah, I'm glad that you did. But I guess at the same time, what I was thinking about is at the same time, if I had started at the Cameo and started with the Silhouette software and stuff like that, then, and if I had upgraded or changed to Cricut, then I would have had that same problem where I got too familiar with the other one and I couldn't figure out the Cricut one. So since the other one just made sense to me, I just stuck with it. That's your favorite. And Leah's not here, but I looked yesterday and Leah's the first one that got the box so far, and I'm so excited. I worked so hard on it, guys. Extra hard. It was just time consuming. Okay, so this is number one crush, and this one here is singing at the party. So it is a little deeper. So yeah, the look is different. Sorry, I remember how I messed that one up. So it is a little bit different. I knew it was. I was like, why is it that I wasn't as impressed? Because you can see the purple more. Do you see that? And this one, you see, it's just a little bit different. You can still see purple, but not as much. I think the purple, this darker purple with the orange is what makes it look so beautiful. So, yeah. Okay, girl. Yeah, be safe, for sure. No, 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 no. Yeah, I did UPS this time. Yeah, really gorgeous. Yeah, and I didn't check today to see who's going to get their package today. Is it you, Cola? Did you get yours? And then I messed up with one of y'all. Let me think. Who was it? This whole time, I thought that you were in California. I might have been Mama Sue. This whole time, I thought she was in California. And it turns out that she was totally different. Totally different. I felt like a fool because, so what I try to do is if you live further out, I try to send your box out first because it takes forever. And then if you're closer, then I do it on the second or third day, right? So it depends how close you are. So I felt so bad because I held on to Mama Sue's box thinking she was in California when she did not. So that means that she was going to have to wait longer. So I upgraded her shipping because I was like, okay, that was jacked. I shouldn't have done that. So let's see. USPS? Girl, I remember doing UPS. Let me see. Ah, shoot. Did I forget? Did I have a brain fart? Did I have a senior moment? Oh, I'm so sorry. If I did, I had a total senior moment. I must have, my brother was probably talking to me because I was trying to get yours out in the morning, I want to say. And he wanted to help me by dropping them off before I head to work so I didn't have to go do it myself. Oh my gosh, don't tell me I messed it up. I'm so crying if I did. I did. Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh, Monica. I think I told myself several times that it's going to be UPS, UPS, UPS. And I wonder if it was because it was going to take longer. I am so sorry. This is terrible. I'm so sorry. I think I must have looked at the date of what was going to be quicker and I squirreled. Oh. Look at that Chihuahua. I mean, look at the site. Sorry, guys. Because it doesn't recognize the USPS unless I actually put tracking number. When I copy paste a tracking number from UPS, it automatically knows it's UPS. So it says that it's going to be expected on Monday. Let's see. Oh, you see, I created the shipping label at 9:49 a.m. So it was. My brother was trying to hurry me up so he can go drop it off for me, and he dropped it off at 10:23. I'm sorry. Oh, I felt like jackass. I think it might have been that it was faster. It had to have been that. Yes, it's gonna go to Josh first. Hey, Sandra, how are you? Let me take a quick peek real quick, because I do want to know if anybody's getting their stuff. Not that this one here is gonna give me the most accurate one. Sometimes I actually have to like do copy paste and then go to the website to figure out if it got delivered or not. But all on its own, it told me that Leah's got delivered. Yeah, Leah's. Yep. And then Alicia's was one of the first ones I got. Oh, let me tell you another story. Sorry. If you guys want me to watch something while I'm telling you stories, let me know. Another story is that I did not sleep on Friday night, and I was going to work on Saturday because I was off Thursday, Friday. So those 2 days I was just packing and packing and packing. You should have seen me. Putting things together is what took me the longest. That took me all of Thursday and most of Friday. Yeah, I sure did because couldn't start packing until Friday about 8 because stuff still needed to be put together. I don't know if Elisa's here, but I just checked hers and it says that hers is going to be arriving today. Today's Thursday by 9 p.m. It's Fort Lauderdale. That's cool. Okay, so anyway, so I didn't sleep, guys. I didn't sleep because I needed to get as many out, and I had 4 boxes ready. And keep in mind, I had like 30 piled up, but 4 boxes ready, and I spent all night, right? I was like, these need to go out. These need to go out Saturday morning, no matter what, especially because Alicia's takes forever. Because she's on the other side. And what I was saying is Mama Sue's should have been done at the same time. And I realized it. Anyway, so Alicia's box is one of the ones. Okay, needs to be shipped out, needs to be shipped out. So yeah, my brother's like, okay, so what's gonna happen? I said, I go to work really early. I said, I need your help. He's like, don't worry. I got you. He tells me, I got you. Well, drops me off at work, and he says that he went to the post office, but that it wasn't open. And I was like, but no, they open at 8:30. I've been there at 8:30, you know? I just couldn't do it today because I came in so early. So I know they open at 8:30. So he came home, right? Because it was closed. So when he came home, the key fob wasn't working. Key fob wasn't working. So he tells me, he's like, hey, so I just want to let you know that I couldn't drop him off. I'm sorry. The key fob isn't working. I'm like, you're kidding me. Like, I did not stay up in vain until, like, I didn't get, like, maybe 30 minutes of sleep. I think I probably, like, blinked, and I blinked too long because, yeah, I was so tired. But anyway, I was thinking to myself, I did not spend the whole night packing for them not to get sent out. Like, no way. There's no way. So I took an Uber over here so I can give him my key fob. So we ended up going together because he's going to go drop me off at work. Well, I looked because he was telling me how the post office wasn't open when he went. And I was like, that's impossible. So I looked, and it turns out that the post office that is like the only one that's open on a Saturday is closed right now, temporarily closed. The next one is like a shipping station, USPS, because it was going to go USPS. That's what it was. It was going to be one of those stations, and it was going to take me 16 minutes to get there, and I needed to be dropped off at work in 14 minutes. So he wasn't going to make it. So the packages didn't make it, guys. I wanted to cry. I was so mad that I was fighting back the tears of anger. 6-1. Oh, I cut off it. Sorry, Sandra. I was trying to show you, but I did put Chrome over it, and I lost a little sticky tab to that one. Oh my gosh, I wanted to cry so bad, and it just wasn't happening. Because at first I was fighting back the tears, right? Angry, like furious. I couldn't even think straight because I had to go back to work. Furious. And then when I got home, I was telling my daughter about it, and she's like, I think you just need to make yourself cry then. I think you just need to let it out. Well, I was doing so many things to try to get myself to cry, and it just wasn't happening. So, yeah. So I just ended up getting over it. It still grinds my gears when I talk about it. Can't believe it. It was all in vain. I stayed up. I could have slept, guys. I could have slept. Anyway, so the saga continued. Went to work Saturday, got home, packed. Didn't really sleep very much. Went to work on Sunday, got home, continued packing. I slept for like maybe 2 hours. I took a nap for like 2 hours, got up, stayed up all night again because I was off on Monday. So that's how I managed to get everything out. Yeah, you love story time. Yeah, it's just that it was impossible, and that's that I have help. It was just so many things. Putting the things together was really difficult, but once that was done, I thought the rest was going to be easy, but just other little things were happening that I had to stop what I was doing to get it ready. And it's just not enough time in the day. Like, even if I wasn't working, like if that was my full-time job, I think I would have still been behind, you know? But anyway, so that's why I decided to only do 20 boxes. It was extremely time consuming. I was a little disheartened that last month's box, I had almost sold out of it. I had sold so much more. And that's what I had 30 boxes. And with this one, barely like 14 people bought it. And I was like, no, I'm killing myself over making 30 boxes and only 14 people have purchased it. No, thank you. So that's why I capped it. I just couldn't. I couldn't go and I just couldn't. Because I thought to myself, I'm spending, this is going to take me another 2 days for me to finish putting this together, like the whole thing. Not the packing part, but just putting it together because there's like a lot of components to it. When they could have already had these other people that did buy them already, like pre-purchased them, could already have that box. So I felt that's not fair. It's not fair to them. They prepaid for they pre-ordered theirs. So I was like, nope, I'm capping it at 20. If you missed it, you missed it. I just couldn't. It was just way too much work. And yeah. So these next two boxes are not going to be as detailed. It's not going to be as intense because I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. But it's still going to be awesome. First one's going to be special for sure. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so it was a little disheartening to see that nobody was jumping on it. Even after the clues. I was like, okay. But what's going to happen now that it's not available? You guys are going to end up kicking yourselves. But now my focus is on making next month's box. Earlier I was testing something out to see if it's going to work or not. Now I'm going to scrape the idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that was the problem, is that I spent way too much time perfecting the other one. And there's just a lot to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'm glad. I'm so glad that you love the theme. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are love that stuff, and I'm always hoping to find you all. I had so much fun with it for sure. I'm glad that I know that you will get the theme. So I guess what I can tell you is that it's like a true mystery, like a whodunit kind of a thing, a little bit. So it has that. It's a little interactive. That's the best way to do this. Y'all mind if I swatch these for Sandra and whoever else came in late? And just to let you know that these are going to be sold separately. They are not a collection. They're going to be sold separately. So they don't come with anything special. It is just separate. They were going to come with its own sticker. But that's when I was having problems with the Cricut. Because I wanted to because I had this idea back in May. So I wanted to pre-print them. So I can have them ready. And my Cricut, of course, went kaput. And now I spent the time printing for the mystery box and the stickers, since it's Summerween. It's Halloween from July 1st to actual Halloween. So that's what you guys will be seeing, okay? I need to enjoy Halloween to the fullest. Awesome. I'm so glad. Hello, Pamela. I'm so glad. So I'm doing it in a different order. So this one here is called, yes, I love Halloween. I'm singing at the party, and these are all Nacho Libre inspired. They're movie quotes. And like I was telling everybody, if you haven't seen the movie, you need to go watch it. So like that, you're not left out. Like that, you don't, like why would you call it this? Like that, you'll know what it's about. And if you know, you know, kind of a thing. If you like to laugh, it's definitely a movie to watch. Okay, so this one here is hug, hug, kiss, kiss, hug, hug, kiss, hug, kiss, kiss, kiss. So, and there's it's supposed to be big and little, but I messed it up. So this one here is called Secret Tunnels. It's a beautiful purple. Yes, Halloween is a lifestyle for sure. And the purple, I did show it compared to these guys, and it is a different shade of purple. Because I had the same thing, like, are we sure it's not the same one? And yeah, I made sure it's not that close. It is a different shade of purple. Like, once you think you have the perfect purple, then you see this one, and it's like, okay, now I need that purple because that's the perfect purple. I feel like we're always chasing that color. That happens with me with teal. And purple. Even red. It's like a kid can't decide which toy he's going to play with. He picks up one and then he sees another one, then he puts that other one down to pick up the next one. That's how I feel. Okay, it is gorgeous. And then, right. So my favorite color is light tan, but there's brown. That may be changed. And this one here is a nude color, but it's not sheer. So it's almost like Mazapan from the Dulceria collection, except not sheer, if that makes any sense. And it does not have that rosy hue like Rosa de Arcia, the rose clay. So it is a different shade, okay? How did I get up here so fast? Oh, I forgot. You know what? I forgot that we were supposed to put Night Scale Shimmer on it. I'll do it. I'll do it on this one, Josh. If you have time. If you don't have any. You're not in a hurry to leave. Save me a piece of that corn for later. Get that corn out of my face. Or he actually says, "Get that corn out of my face." I love how angry he gets. Por esqueleto. I only believe in science. Chihuahua, I did it again, guys. I really need to fix that. I need to fix this swatch stand. I only believe in science. My favorite, of course, was when he looked in the mirror, Esqueleto, and he's like, I look hideous. I still say that to this day. Sometimes men wear stretchy pants. We looked at that quote as well, but it's too long. And then we thought, what if we just shorten it to stretchy pants? I was like, okay, that might work. And just to let you know, there is 6 more colors. Again, it's not a collection. I was going to say collection. So I had to stop myself. It's not a collection, but there's going to be 6 more Nacho Libre inspired colors. So there is going to be more names. They're already picked out. So you will be seeing more. And these are going to be your everyday colors. So these are going to be staple colors. I just wanted to broaden the colors that I carry. So it's going to be a staple, because the ones that are in a collection, those are like, it's here until it's gone. See if I can reorder. Some of them I can't reorder. Make sure I don't have anything on the brush. Good. And then this one here is, I brought these 2 down, Sandra. So it is not as bright as Rayando el Sol from the original Primavera collection, and it's not as soft as Buttercream Bloom from my anniversary collection. I'm sorry that my top is messed up. So this one is much lighter and this one's a little darker. Okay, and then the last one, all of these are all solid colors. This one here is called the Moonlight White Gel Collection. So let go of my blouse is this one. And it is an off-white. Mother of Pearl. There's a commercial a long time ago. It was one of those dental strips, to whitening strips. My sister, as I remember it so well, because my sister had to go get some because she felt that they were going to tell her the same thing. So it's a kindergarten teacher, and she's teaching them colors, like what color is this and what color is that. So then she goes, I don't know if y'all remember this, she goes to her teeth. As you see, I'm not wearing gloves. I just realized it, and I got myself dirty. She goes to her teeth. She's like, what color are my teeth? And these little kids start naming colors, like off-white colors. And one of them was like, Mother of Pearl. So my sister was like, oh my gosh, they're calling me out right here. So ever since then, this was years ago, at least 20, 25 years ago. Ever since then, she's been using whitening strips. So her teeth are like ridiculously white. That doesn't even look right, you know. I tell her that she reminds me of the older people that get dentures, and it becomes so obvious because they get the whitest white, the brightest white. I said, that's what you remind me of. But she can't do it. She can't stop. It's an addiction because once you do it, then you have to continue doing it. So yeah. And she even stopped drinking coffee because she wanted those white teeth. Crazy, right? But anyway, so Mother of Pearl. It is an off-white, very beautiful. It's an off-white. Chancho, yes, yes, that's the one that we had talked about. The one that sometimes when you're a man, you wear stretchy pants. That's the one. Yes. We wanted it, but it was too long, and that's when Ariel said, how about just stretchy pants? And I said, how about just chancho? I put too much on that one. Chihuahua, look at that. I didn't put that glove on, and look at that. That's what happens, guys. Chihuahua. And I'm going to be ending life here soon. I need to continue working on perfecting things, and then maybe take a little nap. I haven't decided yet. What I wanted to do. Which one was it? I think it was a tan one. There we go. So much on the yellow. So we are going to do some night scale shimmer on this as soon as I cure them. Okay. So yeah, so those are the updates in my life. So how has y'all's life been? Oh, and then I had to start taking care of myself, guys. Last thing is because the llama was taking care of his other grandma because she had surgery, and he was only supposed to be there a weekend, and it turned out that she needed a lot more help than what she let on, because she didn't even want to say what type of surgery what they were gonna do to her and stuff. And so no, once he he realized what was going on and that she doesn't listen, that she keeps lifting things when she's not supposed to, she keeps just doing things she's not supposed to, you know. So he had to stay longer. So I've been fighting for my life, guys, for 2 weeks. 2 full weeks I've been fighting for my life. Because of course I'm used to doing everything on my own, but then when he came around, he was like, no, let me do this for you, let me do that for you. So I got used to it. Oh, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. It's amazeballs. Oh yes, these things are like that's well. We were gonna do something like that, but that's why we decided to go with Summon Your Eagle Powers, because I wanted something like maybe with a yoke or something, you know. But yeah. So yeah, so my son got me used to him doing certain things for me. So I had to fend for myself. I was fighting for my life because he was in here. So I had to start getting used to it all over again, being with myself. But it was funny. I didn't realize how much I was allowing him to do or how much he was doing for me until, of course, I didn't have it. That's what they say, right? Like the Cinderella song, that one group, Cinderella. Don't know what you got till it's gone. Let's see. So let's get some Night Skill Shimmer up in here. What's meh? What's meh? Yeah, they give you no equal powers exactly. That's why we just decided summon your equal powers. It wasn't gonna work. They were just too long. All of the funny things that he says is just too long. That's why I even did the sticker of the. Did you know that I had the diarrhea? I've had the diarrhea since the Easters. That's why I made it into a sticker. And then the rest are like that. You know where the quote is from. And these are not going to have any stickers, so you don't know where the quote is from. So that's why you have to watch the movie. And if not, you're going to be a loser. Oh, and then I love it when Esqueleto tells Nacho that the reason why he's losing is because he's fat. And of course we another one that we wanted to use and we couldn't is that I don't care about the stupid orphans. I hate all the orphans in the whole world. So yeah, we couldn't use that. So there's so many we can use. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. He probably fell asleep already, waiting for me. He's like, oh, she's taking forever. Talking about that stupid movie still haven't seen because I'm a bad boy. Even though I had a whole week to watch it from the last time they reminded me. That's what he's saying to himself, guys. That's what he's saying. Let's see. And during his life, he was saying that, and he hasn't been playing video games, so it's not that. That's not the reason. Because the last time I was like, if you go without playing video games for one night, we're live, and of course, you know, the chat was going and stuff because the next thing I wanted to say is like, well, what are you doing right now? So he can start watching it during his live. But yeah, too much was going on. But that's what I wanted to tell Josh. But it's because you needed to rewatch it. So I can tell you now, what are you doing right now? You can have a movie night. And then every time that the polished name comes up, we can take a shot or something. To make it a drinking game. I'm not much of a drinker, but if that's going to encourage you to watch it, go ahead. Now, if we're talking about those micheladas, the adult beverage micheladas, I think my daughter said that they're just called no, not micheladas. What am I saying? Oh my gosh. Tomoy chamoy and mangoneadas. That she says that they were called mangoneadas, oh my gosh, what are they called? Margarita mangoneada or something like that. And I was like, no, I like the adult mangoneadas better, much better. So if we're talking about those, then all of a sudden I'm going to forget that I'm not much of a drinker. I guess it depends, you know? I know, and with me, there was times that I was closing on Fridays. Well, actually, I started having to close on Fridays because I was shipping things out Mondays and Fridays. And so in order for me to have enough time for me to drop them off in the morning, I needed to close. So there was a lot of times that I was showing up at the tail end of the movie. But when I was not closing on Fridays, I was there. And I love watching The Conjuring because you did it as a series and I freaking loved it. And that one time that you had problems with the video, I remember what happened, but I had missed a whole bunch of it where I had to watch it myself on my own. So, yeah, I enjoyed it very much, but it's just tough with my schedule. Okay, so look at that. Beautiful. These two kind of, well, that one gives like a little bit of a burn mark, but it looks really interesting. And of course, naturally, the purple looks great on it. That coral does give it a different look. This one I feel is the winner. Not only because it's my favorite color, and I've been waiting a whole year to be able to order it. Whole year, guys, I've been wanting to order it, and it just was not happening. But this one was going to be the number one crush, and my daughter said no. And then watch this one become our favorite color. I'm going to remind her how she told me no. She told me no, not for the Valentine's Day collection, because the other one was more pink, I think, and that's why, she wanted that versus a purple. Because next to the reds, it looks purple, so that it wasn't going to go. Yeah, you should. That would be so awesome. Oh, and then that's another thing that I was going to tell you. I didn't get a chance to tell you, Josh. The Freaky Friday, doing it in the mornings, I think that I noticed that you had a lot of viewers, like tons. And I feel because most of the girls in LSN, especially in YouTube, that's when they're more available, is I think what it is. Once the afternoon hits or the evening, they're probably already in bed because you have to get kids into school and get them ready, or they finally got the kids in bed and they want to relax, they want to do their own time, maybe watch a movie, maybe have a sexy time with their husband, you know what I mean? So, but I noticed that, yeah, when you did it during the day that I couldn't stay there and watch it, you had a lot of viewers. You sure did. It wasn't Freaky Friday. Freaky Friday, I missed it. But the one time that you did go early, when was it? When was it? You did one that was early. I stopped listening to Ariel so much. So I missed the Freaky Friday, this last Freaky Friday, but there was one that you did during the day, and I hopped on. It was for a little while, but I saw that you had tons of viewers, more than usual. Well, I'm glad that you're available on Fridays too. So yes, guys, highly recommend. 10 out of 10 on a lot of these. These just look like burnt, like there's burnt edges. But I bet if we get some of those other colors out, especially, how it has yellow undertones, I'm sure it's going to look beautiful. But I didn't try too hard because it's time to end the life. But yeah, these three are my favorite. These two, my 1, 2, and 3. That's my favorites. I think in the least to most. Yeah, and I think that was a very good idea that you did it. I think you're going to be very successful with your Freaky Fridays. Very, very, very successful. And I'm so glad that you did that. You did that for them, because there's a lot of ladies that can't do it that late. And then a lot of us go to sleep with the chickens. I used to be one of them. Used to go to sleep with the chickens. And if not, you just enjoy your night. Like with me, I do need to decompress. So even if I'm not like even listening to it completely, I have something going on in the background. I have a show or something in the background. And that's what I was saying. I was telling Ariel about that. That's why I didn't want to record it. And she told me that I should have done more footage. Like I didn't. She's like, you have 2 phones. Just do the footage. Record yourself doing that. And I didn't, guys. But I did want to go on live on TikTok one of those times and just do where you can hear whatever I'm watching and then see whatever I'm doing. But I told her I would just feel so bad if somebody's going to ask me a question. She's like, I thought you can turn off your comment section. I was like, that's on YouTube, though. just so you guys can watch me work. But the only thing is it would take away the element of surprise. I think for the next few boxes, I might just do that because you guys will at least know what it's about, you know? You guys see the magic? Wait, did I do this one? I'll check. I'm looking down at the comments. Yeah, so I was telling her, I said, I'm going to be looking up at the comments and then I have to pause what I'm doing to read it if I missed any. And I said, so that's going to take me even longer when I need to hurry up and finish. So she was telling me, just turn off your comments. I guess it would have to be on YouTube. Because you know how sometimes you just want to watch to see what the person is doing? I've done that. I forgot what it's called, but it's also has to do with having a spicy brain. There's, it's not just necessarily the ASMR, or maybe it is, but that when you're ADHD, you like to watch things like that because you see repetition, you see repetitive. With me, I just like to see how stuff works, how stuff is made. That's why I'm all about it. And so, I might just do that. And whoever wants to show up can, or just a random person that likes to see how stuff is made. But yeah, I can't have the comments because I will end up being more behind because I love to talk. You guys know I love to talk. So I'm going to stop and chit chat and then I'm going to start explaining the process like 500 times and yeah, I'll never get it done. And then I'm going to have to step away here and there. So would I get in trouble though? Like if I have a show on the background? I will, huh? On YouTube? I say that I have watching a show on Netflix or something. Oh, say I have movie night. Will I get in trouble on YouTube? Yes, you get lost in the comments. Yes. Not if it's low. Okay. Because it's kind of like what Josh was doing during movie night, and you can either watch the movie or do, like, watch the movie with me or look at what I'm making, you know? Kind of like one and the same. So I just don't know if it would be a violation of some sort to do that on YouTube because I don't know how to turn off, if you can turn off the commenting on TikTok. I don't think you can. Josh, do you know? Oh, it's okay, girlie. I know how it is when work gets in our way of the things we want to do. I totally get it. The top. I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to make a 30-minute video of I just need top, yeah, top coating. Yes, you see, that's what I'm saying. Like people like to watch that. We get into it. I did that with the non-copyright movies public domain. I don't know what that is, so. I don't know. There's a mute. Should probably have to mute and put the captions on. Okay, so I should have the captions on, but like on YouTube, right? Because I would have the movie on in the background without a problem. He got reported all the time though, so I don't know if that was one of the reasons. People are just haters. And if not, I guess I could just have it off screen. I don't know what to do. And just watch me work. I could do that. It has to be a non-copyright on YouTube. Okay. I like to know when I can't watch something without the captions, even if I'm not even looking at the screen. It's so dumb. But times that I look up at the screen and sometimes I miss something and I don't know, I can't hear it without the captions. It's weird. There's even a commercial about that too. Like you would look away without looking at the captions and you just hear like mumbles you can't hear and then you look over at the screen, you're not even necessarily reading what they're saying but you can understand it better. It's weird. Yeah, subtitles on everything. I started doing it in Corpus Christi forever ago, 2005 when I learned to do that, and I love it. I love it ever since. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I do miss you. I did miss you guys, so I do appreciate you guys coming around. That's very true. Y'all know the movie. I might just put Nacho Libre then. That'd be funny. So, but I appreciate you guys. I did miss you guys a whole bunch, whole bunch. But I definitely needed to get that stuff done for you guys. And I hope you all love it. I hope you love every single moment of it. Um, and the ones that get a box for like the polishes that they ordered, just yeah, I am making the boxes myself because I couldn't get the boxes I had been using before, and then I tried hiring a vendor to do that, and it was going to be really expensive because they have a really high minimum order quantity, and I don't need that many at one time, you know. It's gonna last me forever, but I don't need that many at one time. And other than I need different sizes, so I started making my own boxes. So some of them are gonna be a little uglier than others. Josh, I had to Frankenstein yours. I had to Frankenstein yours. I had to put two things together to be able to make yours. All right. Okay, love you. Bye. Ordering the boxes. Yes. They don't. They're super expensive. Like the ones that I have. So the ones that I was normally using for 10 of them was like I guess the highest that I would find them is $20, right? For 10 of them. So that was still kind of high. So the times that it was on sale for 16, it was even better. Well, on the times that I've looked on Amazon or anywhere else, I was having to pay about $18 for 5 of them. There was one that was only for three of them. So yeah, no. I'll give you the ugly box. You probably did get an ugly one. I'm sorry. Oh, and it's true. A lot of the times we don't even keep it or anything like that. But I just try to, I want to make them look cute and presentable. So, but yeah. All right, guys. I miss you guys. I miss you guys. I'm happy to see you all. Thank you so much for stopping in, hanging out with me, and putting up with me. And I do apologize if I did say a bad word. And there was somebody around. And hopefully, if y'all are watching it, there's no one around because you're gonna end up hearing it. I do try to keep my stuff as PG as possible, but it had to be said. Sometimes we need to use those bad words as an adjective to be able to get a point across. Thank you so very much. I love you guys. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am doing better. I was a little scary there for a second. I was scared. I won't lie. I was like, this can't be happening to me again. Thank you so very much. I love you guys. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. And it's supposed to be like this. Or is it like this? Yeah. That apparently that the older people are the ones who do it like that. That's supposed to be like this, I believe, with the fingers only. So yeah, my boss is the one who had to tell me, and he's only like 26. So just so y'all know, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I miss you guys. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good one. Bye.